Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new job lead that was requested. I received a question of how can I become EPIC certified? Is it really possible to find opportunities out there with companies in EPIC roles without the certification? And the short answer to that question is yes. Yes, it is possible to find job opportunities with companies that do not require for you to have the EPIC certification before you are hired. So there are two different ways that you can become EPIC certified. One is if you work directly with EPIC themselves. If you work for the company, you become EPIC certified. And the second way is to obtain sponsorship from your employer. So the strategy would be, if you don't have an EPIC certification, and that is something that you want, the strategy would be for you to align yourself with companies that will provide the EPIC certification for you, that will sponsor you for that. If that is something that you really want to do, you want to do some research and find companies out there that will do that. Today, I'm going to talk about CentraCare. I'm putting them on the spot today. And I'm going to use someone, let's say if you work in billing, or if you are a medical coder and you're interested in transitioning to the IT side of things, I'm going to use one of the EPIC modules where you could look for those type of opportunities. So if you are a medical coder, I'm just going to go like the medical coder route or medical biller, there are 4 different modules of EPIC that you can look at. There is Resolute HB, which is hospital billing, Resolute PB, which is professional billing, and then there is Resolute HB claims, which is hospital billing claims, and then Resolute PB, which is professional billing claims. On this website here, I'm already on their job search board. I'm just going to type in Resolute. Okay, I'm just going to type that keyword in alone and then do search jobs. Okay, and then here we are. I'm going to click on this very first position that they have listed here. It is EPIC Resolute Hospital Billing HB Specialist or Analyst. So I'm going to take you on the inside of this job posting, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm looking for here and what is a clear indicator to me that this is a company that would provide sponsorship for me to obtain the EPIC certification, and that I would not need the certification before applying to this job if I wanted to apply. So this opportunity is primarily remote. Okay, it says on-site presence as needed. If you listen to any of my other videos from prior before, you know, I say if it does not indicate that there is like a mile requirement as far as what mile radius that you need to live within the facility, that area, then you can reach out to the HR department before applying just to confirm and say, hey, I do see this job posting. I'm interested in it. However, it does not say if there is a requirement in terms of how far away I can live from this facility. Is there one? Or you can just apply because, you know, it's not listed there at all. And we could just assume that there isn't one because they didn't indicate it. But I just want to point out that it is primarily remote. Okay. And then first, before I go down into the bottom, into the 2 different opportunities or the 2 different job titles, look here that it says specialist or analyst. Each one of these job titles has a different set of requirements that they are requesting from these individuals. Okay. Now I'm going to skip over job duties briefly and go right into the requirements. Okay. That's my favorite part because let's first find out if whether or not we want to entertain this or not. Specialist requirements. So if you get this job and you are a specialist, the only thing you need, okay, is 1 year post-secondary education in a related field. Okay, bachelor's degree preferred, 1 year of operational or related application experience, right? So some end user experience, EPIC certification, application certification, or proficiency status required within 6 months of hire and within 3 attempts of certification proficiency testing. Okay, notice here it says required within 6 months of hire, not before you're hired. This is after you're hired. So if this is a requirement of the employer in order for you to have this job and they hire you, that means that they are going to sponsor this certification because it is a requirement of this job and they're going to hire you before you have it. Okay. The requirement for you on your end as an employee, once you get hired, is for you to obtain this certification within 6 months of hire. Then here it says previous experience in information technology and or electronic health record software. Okay. Analyst requirements. The analyst requirements are different. It is requiring for you to have the bachelor's degree, 3 years of related application build experience. Okay, it's given the same opportunity of the EPIC cert within 6 months of hire, within 3 attempts of cert proficiency testing, and previous experience in information technology and or electronic health record software. So the major difference in between these two is that this one, the analyst, is having the bachelor's degree and 3 years of related application build experience. Application build experience. This one here says 1 year of operational or related application experience. So that could be end user experience. So if you are a medical coder or a medical biller, you have end user experience, you have experience that could be relevant and valuable for this position if you want to transition into this type of opportunity. Now, you're not going to just leverage your experience as an end user solely to try to get into this opportunity. You're going to have to leverage your education as well, especially if you don't have any like IT certs. Okay, so if you've attended any schools and you have a degree in health information technology, I'm pretty sure that there are some like 1 or 2 IT courses that you took within there as far as computer systems and computer applications. There's something in there that you took that you'll be able to leverage in addition to your experience that you have, right? So these job duties, let's just read these. Complete basic EPICS functions to include working with work queues, reports, troubleshooting issues, new department, build and support. This is probably something that you already do on a weekly or monthly basis when you're in meetings and you're talking about different recommendations for the work queues and how it should work and workflows and troubleshooting issues and bugs that you're finding as an end user that you're reporting back to your manager or your supervisor that they're communicating back up to the IT department, right? Knowledge in single billing office functionality, including customer service, collections, and statements. Again, this is probably something you're already doing as an end user. Understanding and able to complete EPIC build regarding self-pay discounts, adjustments, and payments. There are probably skills that you have as an end user that relate to this. Complete unit and integrated testing, make recommendations for application workflow improvements, install new features, and complete upgrade notes. This one here, the workflow improvements, I just spoke with that on this line here. Again, this is probably something that you're already doing as an end user. As end users, we notice different things about the systems that are not working properly or functioning properly that we catch and we communicate back up to our managers and our supervisors, and it's communicated over to the IT department. And sometimes we work together and we collaborate together in order to improve the workflow processes. These are things that we do. Now, if you're someone who you really want to transition from being in the claims department or the coding department, you're ready to transition into IT, right? And you just have a knack for that. This could be a great opportunity if this is something that you're interested in. And it does not require for you to already be EPIC certified. Working in a position like this, if you become a EPIC specialist, and I don't know the rates for this company here, but I do know in general the amount of money that you can make working as an EPIC Resolute analyst in general, it's somewhere along the ranges of making anywhere between $50 to $80 an hour. So it's definitely something worth taking a look at if you are a coder or a biller and you're interested in transitioning into the IT side of things, if you're ready to take your career to the next level. So to answer that question that I received of, if I'm a coder and I want to work in the IT sides of things, I want to work in an EPIC role, do I need to already have the EPIC certification? The answer to that is no. There are companies out there that want the EPIC certification, but not all of them. There are some companies out there that will hire you that do not require for you to have the EPIC certification before you are hired. This is one of them. You want to look for EPIC opportunities that include specialists or analysts. That means they are willing to hire people at different levels and train you and sponsor you to get the EPIC certification. Okay, so I will drop the link for this job posting down below the video. You could take a look at it. Again, like I've said before, you can see this job posting here. You can apply for this job posting here. It is going to be the people who have a targeted resume for this opportunity that has the best chances of being selected for the interview. If you apply for this job or any other job and you do not target your resume for that position, you are going to have a difficult time making it through the ATS system. Again, if you click the link for this job posting and it is gone, that means that they have either hired someone already or they have already decided all of the candidates that they are going to take through the interview process, and the job posting is no longer available. But there are more opportunities like this out there. If you have the Ultimate Job Search Strategy Masterclass, I show you guys the strategies that I use to find opportunities like this. Okay? It is possible for you to get into a position that is an epic role if you look for opportunities with companies that will sponsor you. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and be on the lookout for more.